Good morning. Good morning, my beautiful friends. This is your wake up call with Maui Paul. I am Maui Paul. We are here today to say some nice things about ourselves. So, thank you guys so much for being here. Good morning, Lane. I am having a great day. I hope you're having a great day as well. And everybody else who is watching, also, it is always wonderful to be on the wake up call in the morning. Good morning to the folks who are watching me on YouTube and also on Twitch. Good to see everybody here today. Anyways, yeah, we're here today to say some good stuff about us, and ultimately to change the way that our minds work, and to really anchor some positive feelings into our emotional state. So we're gonna do what we do every morning, Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Or 9 a.m. ish, at least at this point. I'm gonna pull a card off the top of the deck. I'm gonna ask you if you are the affirmation on the card, and we are gonna respond out loud together. I am that affirmation. As we do this, we are completely changing up the way that our brains work, and ultimately, we are giving ourselves an even more wonderful perspective upon which we can build our day. So let's have some fun. Let's pull a card and say that today I am thriving. I am thriving. I flourish and grow in my environment. So I am thriving. I flourish and grow in my environment. Are you thriving? You are thriving. You flourish and grow in your environment too. I'm going to write that down in the comments. And I encourage you guys to do the same thing because as we write this down, we are engaging different parts of our brain. That I am thriving. You are thriving as well. Yeah, I was having a conversation with Jan, who is a regular here on the wake up call. Having a conversation with Jan yesterday, and my goodness, there are some people in this world that just talking to them is like is like a cleansing for your soul. And Jan is one of those people for me. She's a magical person. But we were talking about the survival mode versus thrival mode. And I told her, I said, for the past couple months, I feel like I've just been in survival mode. I've just things have been happening over and over and over, and I've just been dealing with them. And I said, and quite recently, I came to this realization that I was like, wait a minute, I think that I'm out of survival mode. I think I'm in thrival mode. And she's had this wonderful thing that this wonderful bit of perspective. And she said, the moment that you had the thought, I think I might be out of survival mode, then you are in thrival mode. You're not heading there, you're already there. Because in order for us to have the mental clarity to recognize that there's good things in our life, then that is evidence that we are out of that survival mode. Because that survival mode is something that causes us to focus on everything except ourselves, and it causes us to focus on everything except how good things are. I relayed to her how for the past few weeks, there have been some things that I knew that I ought to be doing, and that for some reason I just couldn't get myself to sit in front of my computer and do them. Not that I didn't know what to do; I did know what to do. I just didn't know how to do it, and it was just a thing where I recognized that I was holding myself back. I didn't entirely know why I was. I recognized that it was happening now, and then one day, and like nothing external changed. Just all of a sudden, just something in my mindset flipped, and then I was able to do it. And so, hmm, coffee with Pepper. Pepper wants me to make an announcement on the wake up call that so Pepper has been working on the back garden, and she wants people to come on by and enjoy some time with her in the back garden. And so if you happen to be around Paradise 10 a.m. today, come on by the house, and Pepper will be hosting some coffee with Pepper. But anyhow, the fact of the matter is that we have to be, in order for us to be thriving. Yes, Pepper. Yes, I reminded them about the coffee. I love you too. Um, but anyways, yeah. So hey there, Jan. Yeah, we were just talking about thrival mode yesterday. Anyways, so Pepper is hosting a garden party 10 a.m. today. If you want to, or 10 a.m. ish. probably like between about 10 and from 10 to whenever. Come on by, hang out in the garden, and hang out with Pepper, and it'd be nice. But anyways, the fact is that as Jan's had, that the moment that we recognize that we are out of survival mode, we are in thrival mode already. And I think that that was just a wonderful perspective that I wanted to share. So we really do flourish and grow in our environment, which means that we have to set our environment up for success. We need to set ourselves up for success. We need to make sure that our environment is something in which we can grow. Pepper is hosting a garden party, and in order to have a garden party, you have to have a garden. And so what did she do? She got the right size pot. She got the right kind of soil. She dropped the seeds into she dropped the seeds into these things. She carefully stewarded them and carefully took care of them back when they were very when they were fragile. And so that's also what we have to do. We have to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves when we're fragile. We need to make sure that when our ideas are just little seeds and little seedlings, when the first tiny little leaves pop out, that we are being very careful with this stuff. We can be a lot more rough with a full grown mature plant, pick up the pot and move it wherever we want to. However, with with the seedling, we have to be very gentle. And so we have to be gentle with ourselves as well, especially if we are making that transition from surviving to thriving. We also have to be gentle with ourselves as well to understand that just because we weren't thriving yesterday or 10 minutes ago, it doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with us. And also we need to recognize that as soon as we come to the conclusion that we are thriving, or at least that we're not surviving anymore, and that we're heading towards something better than surviving, we have to give ourselves credit for that and recognize that as soon as we can tell that we are already there, we're already well on the way. So I am thriving today. You are thriving as well. Just a quick reminder again, Pepper is hosting a garden party today, 10 a.m. till whenever. Come on by, 10 a.m. till whenever, for some coffee, and yeah, that's what it'll be. She just wants to hang out with some folks in the garden and drink coffee. So come on by. Anyways, I will talk to you guys tomorrow at 9 a.m. We'll come back with some more of these. Yeah, until then, this is your daily reminder. I love you. I care about you. I believe in you, and we will return tomorrow at 9 a.m. Until then, aloha from paradise.